What's up guys, it's Amelia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am sitting down giving you a life update while I pamper my poor innocent skin. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is probably the worst breakout I've had in like the past couple of months. Gotta help it along a little bit through this a tough time it is having. So yeah, if you guys want to sit here and just chill with me, let's have a little chit chat while we have some fun doing a face mask. Go grab one, I will wait. But yeah, if you guys want to see how I pamper my skin also while it's going through a little bit of a breakout, then just keep watching. All right, first we're gonna start off with some little cotton rounds right here, and we are gonna go into some Thayer's Witch Hazel Toner, and I have the cucumber one. I have fallen in love with the cucumber one, you guys. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. While I do this, why don't I start talking about like what has been going down in my life, because I'm trying not to get worked up about it, okay? So it all started about probably like a month ago now. I ended up getting sick because I was just constantly pushing myself to get my videos done, to work out, to try and eat healthy, to do really well at my job, and it was all just a lot, and I could totally tell I was overdoing it. It started getting to the point where I just wasn't getting enough sleep, and that's what kind of did it. So I ended up getting sick. Now, it wasn't a terrible cold, but it was definitely a cold where I skipped a couple days of work because I just felt so drained, so exhausted. My head was like pounding. It wasn't a good time. So finally I went back to work a little sooner than I wanted to. Like, I still wasn't feeling very good, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to work. And literally the day I got back to work, they decided to give me a promotion at work, and I am officially full-time. I don't think I ever told you guys, but I actually was a contractor for a company for about the last like 6 months. 6-ish months. Like, my contract wasn't supposed to end until August. Then I had no idea what I was doing with my life, but they decided to promote me to full-time. So I was so incredibly excited and honestly relieved. Like, oh my goodness. I'm like taking my time doing this. It feels so good, by the way. This is like my favorite thing to do when I'm like stressed or my skin feels just gross. I just love taking the Witch Hazel Toner and just very gently wiping it all over my skin. It feels so freaking good and refreshing. But yeah, so I got the promotion, and the reason I was relieved is because for the past couple of years I've been freaking out about healthcare. Now, if you don't live in America or still don't understand healthcare, don't worry, I don't either. All I know is that once I turned 26, I was gonna be off of my parents' healthcare, and I was gonna have to start paying for it myself, which was really, really intimidating because it's a lot of money, a lot of money, and I didn't know how I would do it, especially since I didn't know if I was gonna have a job in a couple of months. So yeah, it was a huge relief to me. Yeah, if this wouldn't have happened, I honestly probably would have been still freaking out about it right now. Like, I'm still freaking out about it because paperwork, but we're getting through it, you know? As soon as I found out that I was going full-time, I immediately thought, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to move now, because currently my commute is about like an hour to an hour and a half depending on traffic. Traffic's been really bad, so it's been leaning on like an hour and a half of commute just one way. And oh my goodness, I actually got this contract job like during the winter last year, so I was literally driving an hour in the snow and ice, and oh, I am getting anxiety just thinking about doing that again. So I am hoping to move a lot closer to my workplace. Immediately started looking at new apartments because my lease is actually ending in about 2 months anyway. Yeah, I started looking at new apartments immediately, even though I still wasn't feeling good. Like, I was going on tours and I was still trying to film videos, and June is a time where literally everyone has a birthday. So trying to get together with all of my friends has seriously been a hassle. Like, we still have not celebrated everybody's birthday yet, including mine, even though it's already July. But just finding time to find gifts for everybody and celebrate, it was honestly a real struggle. All the time I have is literally like to go to work out, to make some food, sleep, and to do YouTube. There's not very much time for a social life. Me being me, I was like, okay, well, I gotta keep doing what I'm doing and celebrate. So hold on, before I continue, let me tell you about what I'm doing now. I'm gonna be taking the Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Gel Mask. This is an extremely hydrating mask. I love using this mask, mostly because it's just, oh, it's so moisturizing. And something I personally think about when I think about having a big zit like this is that your skin like stretches. I think of like a pregnancy belly, which is so weird. You know how like when it expands, it gets like stretch marks and like scarring and stuff? That's the same kind of way I think about a zit. So I like to keep my zits super hydrated and happy, which I know you just want to like rip your face off when you have a zit like this, but all you can do is just give it love and care. So anyway, I was trying to balance everything out even though I was still not feeling very good, and I just kind of felt myself relapsing. Oh, and on top of all of this, my car literally decided to have issues starting. Like it would start, but it would take a little while. So I was like, oh man, so not only do I have to look at apartments, but I have to take my car in. I was really honestly nervous because I just didn't want to think about how much my car was gonna cost. So I literally am looking at apartments. I finally get a phone call that my car, like there's a bunch of things wrong with my car, and I was like freaking out. And oh my gosh, I think it was like $600 to fix everything. And I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, and you know, something I actually did mention to the mechanic, which had been happening for a while, and I know I would have to get it checked out eventually, is that I kept hearing a clicking anytime I turned or did like a slow turn, you know, going through a parking lot. Every time I turned left, there'd be like a slight clicking, and that was always like really worrisome to me. So anyway, they fixed everything, and literally as soon as I drive the car home back to my apartment, like literally they got it done right when they were closing shop. And so I just drove it home, and I immediately started hearing the clicking, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And they're closed on Sundays, and I literally don't have time during the week, so I would have to wait till next weekend. And the clicking got really, really, really bad. Like I was genuinely scared for my car, and it wasn't when I turned left anymore, it was when I turned right. Yeah, I think that was the week where I decided to take a break, because honestly, just my car and apartment hunting, it was really getting to me. So I was like, I just need some things off my plate, just a week. And my apartment was a disaster because like I literally didn't have time to clean it. I'm trying to decide if I need more of this or not. I kind of want more, so I'm just gonna put a little more. But yeah, but I just needed some things off of my plate. So that's why I gave you guys the message. And thank you so much for your incredible support over me just needing a little breathing room. Like you guys, like it just made me feel so much better, because I genuinely felt really upset that I could not keep producing videos, but I knew like if I didn't slow down, like my body was gonna, I was gonna get real sick or something. I could just feel it. It was really nice to just be able to come home and like relax, even though I ended up like having to clean a lot, and then my tire ended up getting a leak in it because there's so much construction going on by my workplace. So I was like, well, I was gonna take my car in anyway for the clicking, so might as well throw in a leak on top of it, you know? All right, I think I leave this on for 10 minutes. Yeah, leave the skin on, yes. Leave the mask on for 10 minutes. So we're just gonna, whew. So yeah, I took my car in again, and I was literally like looking at apartments that day again. Apparently they found something else that was wrong with the car, and it was gonna cost me another freaking $400, you guys. That one hurt. I was like, that's a cherry on top, you know? I was like, okay, well, when can I have that done? And they're like, oh, well, we don't have the part. The earliest we can get it is Monday. And I'm like, oh, well, the earliest I can go in is next week. Rolling on to the next week, I was really, really, really lucky that it was the 4th of July and I only had to work 3 days that week. I was very, very excited about that. I was like, oh my gosh, I could film, I can get everything done. I actually had a barbecue to go to on that Friday. So I was like, I'm gonna bake cookies and stuff. So, you know, I was like, okay, let me just like not post the Tuesday and let's just focus all my energy on Friday's video. I was so happy to film again. Like I genuinely love filming and I genuinely miss it so incredibly much. And so when I can't film, it makes me really sad. I had a great 4th of July, by the way. I hope you guys did as well here in America or wherever you are celebrating it. It was a pretty chill day. I actually went on my very first run in a month. Now, one thing that really bothered me, not only was I sick, not only was I stressing out about like a bunch of things, but I also stopped working out because I didn't want to push my body more. And that is where this breakout, like I literally had a constant breakout over the past 2 weeks because I stopped exercising and I was stressing out and I was just getting over my like sickness. That's why we got this going on. So I was able to finally go for my first run and it felt so good. Like it didn't feel that great because it was like 90 something degrees outside when I was running. But I took it slow and I was like, it's okay, do what I can. So I got home and I was able to film. And I was like, great, this is awesome. So the next day I was going to quickly edit my video in the morning. Then I was going to clean the apartment for when my mom came over the weekend. And then I was also gonna bake some cookies and then go to the barbecue that night. So I already had like a full-on schedule. Then things decided to take a turn. I went to go turn my computer on and like wouldn't turn on at first. And I was like, that's weird. Now I had remembered there were like at least 3 or 4 power outages over the past week, and I didn't really like check on my computer because I have a surge protector. Like the power's gone out before, my computer's been totally fine. And I was like, okay, so I finally got my computer to like start up again. I think I had to try it like 2 or 3 times. It finally started up. It was working a little slowly, like it kept freezing, but I was able to at least edit my video. It wasn't until I started using Photoshop when my computer literally froze and it would not come back. So I restarted my computer so many times. I was probably making it worse by restarting it so many times, and it got to a point where it would not turn on again. Yeah, this is the point where I kind of had a little mini breakdown because I was just like, what did I do? What did I do to deserve this? I was immediately thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get a new computer. That's gonna be another like $1,700 on top of the $1,000 I already put on my car. I totally forgot to keep track of how long this mask has been on, just saying. I'll leave it on for like maybe 2 or 3 more minutes. So yeah, I was kind of freaking out. And on top of that, I was like, okay, so I was putting so much time towards my computer. I did not have time to clean the apartment. I barely had time to make cookies and get ready and go to this barbecue. So I felt so bad because like going to the barbecue, like I was just still really stressed and upset, but I had a really good time at the barbecue. It was a nice just break from all of my problems. I had a lot of fun, so that was really nice. Cue Saturday, my mom was coming at like 10 in the morning and I had to clean the apartment. I got home late from the party last night, so I literally cleaned a little bit after the barbecue and then got up early and cleaned again. Like before I started cleaning, I finally got my computer to work enough to upload the video. And that was like a huge relief. Oh my goodness. I had a great time with my mom. We went shopping, saw a movie. I finally got my car fixed. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I do not get another flat tire from construction. Oh my goodness. Moving on to Sunday morning, I decided to go on another run, but I think the heat really got to me and I was experiencing heat exhaustion because I literally did not feel good for the rest of the day. I definitely think I pushed myself a little too hard over the past holiday weekend, and yeah, Sunday I was gone. Even though I was supposed to film, I literally did not feel good enough to film. So moving on to yesterday, which is Monday, I'm like, okay, I gotta go home, I gotta film, I had a list again, another list. I always have lists every single day of stuff I need to do. So I'm about to film on Monday night after I get home from work, and I realized that my computer decided to shut itself down again, and I had a lot of issues trying to get it back up. I didn't think I got it back up until like 10, 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, so here I am on Tuesday, filming for you guys finally. I spent so much time yesterday I could not film, so I am filming today, and I hope this video gets up later tonight. Oh, my computer. We will see. Hopefully this video gets up. Hopefully I'm able to do Friday's video. I'm actually going on vacation this weekend. I was gonna pre-film for next week, but again, with everything that's been going on, I don't know if that's going to happen, especially if my computer's not cooperating, and I've been really stressing out, I'm not gonna lie. Clearly my face is showing it. I'm gonna wash this off really quick in some nice cool water. That's what they recommend, and it feels so good afterwards. So I will be right back. I am back and my face is soaking wet. So yeah, that is what I have been going through for the past month. Right now, a lot of really good things, getting a new job, I'm gonna move apartments, which I'm kind of excited about. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss this apartment. I liked a lot of things about it, and it's been hard finding that in other apartments, so that's been a little stressful, but overall I'm really excited about it. The car got fixed, it's all good now, and now it's just my computer. Knock on wood that nothing else, I don't want to think about anything else breaking right now. All right, so after I gently pat my skin dry. Normally after I do a mask, I really don't like putting on any kind of serums afterwards, just in case I didn't get the mask fully off, even though I rinsed as best as I could. So I'm just gonna go straight into my Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream. Still my favorite freaking moisturizer. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to go back to like a cheap moisturizer, because I've tried so many and this is still my absolute favorite. It feels so good. Hopefully this breakout kind of goes away before this weekend. I kind of don't think so, but here's to hoping, especially since I'm getting back into working out. I think I've ran like 3 times this week so far. So that's really good, and I'm hoping to continue that. That honestly really helps my skin working out. It's crazy how much it helps. Like I had a decent breakout going on here, and that's finally starting to like flatten and go down. So if you're having a breakout, go work out for a little bit, like a couple times a week. I guarantee you will see results. And then one last thing I love to do, this isn't even involving like my acne, but I love putting on some eye cream, and this is the Believe Moisturizing Eye Balm. And this always feels so incredibly good. Like, well, I can't explain it. And there we have it. That's kind of what I do when my skin is acting up. I always go for the cucumber mask, and I always make sure to not really exfoliate my skin. I know that sounds really kind of weird, but anytime you go through a breakout, I feel like the more gentle you can be on your skin, the better. So don't touch, don't pick. I know it sucks, but honestly, it's the best thing you could possibly do for your skin. All right, you guys, thanks for just chit-chatting with me, letting me vent. I feel like I just vented to you. Oh my goodness, I feel like we're best friends now. Yeah, let me know what's going on with you down in the comments below. Have you been stressing out, or have you been having the time of your life this summer so far? Please let me know down in the comments below. Let's support each other here. I feel like everyone needs that, especially when they're like super crazy stressed. Also, if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Emelia. If you guys want to see more beauty tutorials and reviews and just fun videos like this, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button that is right down below. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit the little notification bell that is right next to the subscribe button. This way you guys will get notified every Tuesday and Friday when I upload a brand new video. We'll see about the next couple of weeks with my computer, but hopefully I will be able to post every Tuesday and Friday. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.